Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am in the house with a Clyde Challenor custom Viper right over here with me for quick maintenance. But as usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Check out Fablades.com and at Fablades on Instagram. That's all you can do, and you can also enjoy this video while I'm approaching to try to improve the action, which is already like incredibly snappy, but I want to see if I can do a little bit more on this side, on the closing aspect. Right there, it's a pretty knife, guys, so let's be careful, right? Let's approach it from the only side you can approach it, guys. Look at the tolerances. Look at this thing. Beautiful. You're gonna need just one screwdriver. In this case, it's the Sienkiewicz Shirogorov Cyber tool coming up in handy for this Challenor, which you just tackle from the lock side, like so. Just unscrew with the T10, which I love in the pivot, I love in the handle. It is truly amazing to see a big screw like that, and you have both captive hardware for the handle and for the pivot screw, which is fantastic. I don't know which other knives are including this feature, which I love. Like in Shirogorov, I've got a Hattie magnetic, and that also has that pretty cool feature. I don't know, let me know in the comments what else. I'm just gonna try to wiggle gentle, little, slowly, all right, because I don't want to mess anything up. I see on the back right here that is moving a little bit nicer. That's okay. That is interesting. So I never use force in these cases, because why? And I'm gonna use instead something like this little chunk of plastic to push the pivot out. Let's see, maybe this is like extremely well fitted. No doubt on that. And just, let's see, very gently again take the show side scale out. Look at this, beautifully done. Wow, that's very nice. And so let's grab some tweezers and guys, look at the tolerances for the bearings. That is pretty cool. There's not much room around these guys. I really like that. That is beautiful. Something you can only appreciate when you take it apart. Look at this. Gorgeous. I'm happy. We're gonna do a nice and thorough cleanup in this one. That is it. I mean, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. No internal milling pockets. There's no lightning pockets on the inside. You have some nice detail, of course, over here. Hidden screw for the pocket clip. You get over travel lock bar stabilizer. You get stainless steel lock face insert, ceramic detent ball. You do have a detent ball ramp, bearing tracks, and a nice detent track. So stop pin is right over here. The microfiber cloth is right over here, and we're gonna start. And from the blade, look at this. Pretty cool South African custom right over here. I'm seeing, look at the detail on the blade. Look at these triangular notches there. I wonder, maybe that is like as a reservoir for the grease? Might be, actually. Very interesting little touch, if that's the case, right? Beautiful, as you can see. This thing just fits Oh my God, this thing fits like a glove. It's just gorgeous, beautiful. Great, great work. Let's clean this this little standoff over there in like a Incosi / Sebenza 25 style, I would say, right? So we're gonna also clean these ceramic bearings on a steel cage. This looks kind of like a steel cage, and we're gonna also, of course, clean the steel washer so the ceramic doesn't get in contact with the titanium right there. Let's move these things around, and we are ready to rock and roll, guys. So you take that, but actually no, because the tolerance is so tight in the blade with that, so we're gonna be doing this instead. I'm just gonna lube this thing like 3 drops, like so. There you go. This guy is not gonna go anywhere. And now we can actually use like these little 3 pockets, and there you go, and just one for the detent. But you know what? I just forgot. I almost forgot, right? There was something missing. Now we're good to go. This fella, always check the track that is there. This fella is gonna go there. But in this case, because you see it's wobbly, so just this little drop right there, so that the surface tension is gonna get this guy there without moving or going anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. Line up the stop pin, line up the standoff. Where is the, oh, screw is over here. And the back is right over here. So there you go. And then not all the way. All right. And also this guy. So we got all the components in place and nothing just wandering around. Let's flip it over. Make sure that this is obviously all the way down, super flush. So here we are. So let's go all the way down like here and all the way down like here. Wow, this is like really tight. Blade centered. There's no blade play. There's a beautiful hand rub finish. Oh, okay, okay. It's still snappy. There's a lot of oil coming out from the pivot. Look. See? Beautiful. It's solid. Let me see if we can release a little bit more. Centering is still there. No, there's a little bit of blade play, so just go back a little bit when it's solid. And still, yeah. Woo, guys. This thing is snappy. This thing is fast. Here you go. Look at this. And the sound it makes. There you go. We're in business. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.